Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have an Ask Elmo, aka Auditing America video. He actually went back to Puerto Rico, which is where he's from. We've always asked, why doesn't he go home to Puerto Rico and try this frauditing stuff? Well, you're about to find out why he didn't go back so soon. I'm sure he finally somehow got the balls to go back. He's like, okay, I've literally done this on the mainland, let's go do it there. He knew what was going to happen. Puerto Rican government, Puerto Rican police, they don't play. They do not play. That's the reason why he didn't go back to do any of his frauditing there. Here in the U.S., on the mainland, they coddle him every time he goes to a government building and tries to get his way. He whines and he cries and he complains. And our police or our security, they coddle him. They sit there and they tell him the same thing over and over and over again, hoping he'll eventually compute. It's never going to happen. He's not going to compute it. But they either force him to leave or they just give up and let him in. That doesn't seem to be happening in Puerto Rico. I kind of wish that he would have to stay in Puerto Rico and not come back here, because it doesn't seem like he's going to get away with this, not as much as he used to when he was here in the mainland. Anyways, it's quite interesting. Enjoy the video.
Guys, we're over here, San Juan, Puerto Rico. They don't respect your rights. They don't respect the people. They steal the money. They misuse the money. Somebody tell me, ¿qué mierda es esta? ¿Qué mierda es esta? Misuse of funds. Yo amo el Capitolio. I love Capitolio. We love the building. We don't love the people that work in there. Why? Because they don't love us.
So wait, he's complaining because the sign says we love Capitolio? And that's misusing the funds? Well, I'm pretty sure that the people that live there, they love their home. They love where they're from. They love where they live. If they didn't, and they didn't like the sign, I'm sure somebody would have already ripped that sucker down. But the only one that's going to complain is Ask Elmo, because my God, he has to complain about literally everything.
San Juan State Capitol. Let's see how it goes. Capitolio de Puerto.
And please, 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 I don't understand Spanish. I'm still trying to learn it for my fiance, who is patiently trying to teach me, which he probably shouldn't be, because he's not allowed to get mad at me. At least I told him he's not allowed to get mad at me. So he's been patiently not getting mad at me. And I think we spend maybe 5 minutes into it. He's like, okay, let's try again later. So I know he's getting mad because hey, I knew Russian. I know Romanian. Learning Spanish, I don't know. I should have paid attention in high school and in college, but I didn't. And now I'm marrying into an entire Mexican family of 300. So I need to learn Mexican, not Mexican Spanish. And it's not going very well for me. I think it's because he's the one teaching me, and I think I can goof off or whatever. So anybody out there who wants to volunteer and teach me Spanish, who is a very patient person, please hit me up, because I really want to learn. I need to learn for him, please. He speaks perfect English. He's American. He was born here. So was his parents and everything. His siblings, they were all born here and raised here. But, you know, it'll be nice to surprise him. Anyways, back to the video. I guess my point was, Ask Elmo's going to speak in Spanish and I don't understand what it is. So, yeah, we'll just work with it.
Rico, vamos a ver si nos respetan nuestros derechos aquí.
Oh,
Hello, how's it going? Okay. What services do you guys offer here in like the first floor or anything? How you doing, sir?
There's no tours today. They're canceled.
That's fine. Can I just freely walk in and check out the building?
No.
Why not?
No, it's not. It's not open.
Why not?
It's not open. There's activity today. You cannot enter.
What activity? Do you speak English?
No. You don't speak English? Did you take an oath to the United States Constitution?
Something tells me this police officer speaks perfect English, but the best way to avoid Ask Elmo is just to say nope.
¿Usted habla español, correcto? Sí. Ok. ¿Usted tomó un juramento de proteger la Constitución de Estados Unidos? ¿Me puede dar un poco de información sobre la tercera enmienda?
Yo necesito. Vamos a pasar afuera, caballero.
¿Por qué?
¿Vamos a pasar aquí?
¿Por qué me está votando?
Yo no lo estoy votando. Si quiere hablar, hablemos.
Pero no puedo entrar.
No, no puede entrar, caballero.
¿Pero por qué está cerrado? Si este es el edificio del pueblo, usted...
El día de hoy hay una actividad y está cerrado.
Todo sobre las leyes.
¿Qué propósito, caballero?
Mi propósito es venir a coger información y a documentar mi visita aquí. Y vine desde bastante lejos. I came from very far, to go check out the building. Why? Because the people of Puerto Rico have been asking.
Indiqué que no hablo inglés, por favor, hable español.
El que tiene que aprender es inglés es usted, que esto es Estados Unidos también. You need to learn English, ¿ok? Si vas a trabajar como policía...
Oh my God, are you serious? First of all, you came from very far to check out buildings in Puerto Rico? I don't think so. They know you're full of shit as well. Second of all, this is Puerto Rico. The main language in Puerto Rico is Spanish, not English. Why does he have to learn English? You can barely speak English, Enrique. Maybe you should learn English because your English sucks. So before you try and tell somebody who lives in a country where English is not the first language, you should learn English before you tell him to. And if you're going to come back to the mainland and live here, then how about you learn English? Since you want to tell people in a country where English is the second language to learn English. You have no intelligence at all. You are a walking ball of stupid. And this just proves it. Now, I have watched a majority of this video. And 90% of it is all in Spanish. I have no clue what's being said. However, it's the reaction of everybody's faces, their body language, and the fact that eventually he just gets plain out ignored is what makes this video perfect.
¿Y quieres proteger la ley de Estados Unidos? Si vas a trabajar como policía y quieres proteger la Constitución de Estados Unidos y juramentas protegerla, dime por lo menos cuál es la tercera enmienda y yo salgo de la puerta ahora mismo.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit because it gets good here in a second. I mean, he's just arguing back and forth with this police officer. It's really sad. Okay, here we go.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Tell me, please.
Are you a cop?
Yes. Please.
Can you identify yourself before you tell me anything?
Please.
Can you please identify
Él
yourself?
habla español.
¿Se puede identificar, por favor?
Supervisor Juan Rodríguez, Seguridad Interna.
Ok.
Ok, necesitamos que aquí hay una situación.
¿Cuál es la situación? Estamos hablando calmadamente.
Estamos rindiendo de respeto a un representante que falleció. Ahí no,
Okay.
ahí no hay nada.
Ustedes tienen que darnos... Escúchame un momento.
También, ok, pero también.
Ustedes tienen que darnos ustedes tienen que darnos...
Does anyone notice on the right-hand side, if you look at the very right-hand side of the video, how bad Enrique is shaking right now? It is glorious to see him this terrified at this point. He knows not to cross a certain line. He knows this. And he's going to act like the total douchebag he is, but he's not going to cross that line because he knows what can happen. He knows this is Puerto Rico. This is where he was born and raised. So he knows not to cross a certain line. I love the way he's shaking right now because he knows he's in the wrong. They've just flat out said in the beginning the building was closed to the public for the day. For whatever reason, it's closed to the public. Something is obviously going on or some bigwig is there. It is literally closed to the public. And yes, they have that right to close a federal building to the public during incidences where there's something going on where they can't have the public in there during that day. Like there's some kind of thing going on. They don't have to tell him why. They don't have to tell him what's going on. The only thing they are required to tell him is the public is not allowed in today. It is closed to the public. The guy on the right told him this at the very beginning. But Enrique thinks that, he is above the law and he can just do whatever the hell he wants. I'm so glad that he went to Puerto Rico, and I'm glad that this happened, because hopefully he'll start to learn he is not above the law. Actually, what the hell was I thinking? This is Enrique. He's never going to learn that.
Respeto a nosotros también.
No. Si quieres allá afuera, te
¿Tú
manifiesto.
eres policía?
Supervisor.
No te me pegues así, primero que nada. No te me pegues así. No te me pegues así, primero que nada. Hermano, por favor, déjame en paz. Yo lo que estoy hablando aquí, ¿por qué me
Sí,
están...?
pero también, pero tienes esto. Puedes afuera manifestar afuera lo que tú quieras en confianza.
Ustedes, tú estás guapo, primero que nada. Tú estás guapo. Tú estás guapo. Vamos a hablar. Porque tú estás dándome órdenes, ¿verdad? Ok, so vamos a hablar. Pero ¿para dónde vas, bobolón? ¿Qué pasó? Yo te puedo decir, esa es la primera enmienda. Yo puedo decir lo que me dé la gana. Yo digo lo que me dé la gana. Yo puedo decir lo que me dé la gana. As long as I don't speak violence, I can say whatever I want. Arranca.
Again, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what he said to this guy as he was shutting the door. If anybody who does speak Spanish knows what happened here, please in the comment section let me know, because it's funny. I don't know what he said to him, but he really pissed this guy off. I mean, Enrique pisses everybody off, but he must have really pissed this guy off.
A mí tú no te me pegas así, papá. ¿Quién tú te crees que tú eres?
¿Cómo le podemos
¿Quién tú te
ayudar?
crees? Yo quiero el nombre completo de él.
¿Cómo le podemos ayudar?
No te preocupes.
Listen to him. I'm going to tattle on you. I'm going to do a complaint on you, and I'm going to tattle on you. You hurt my feelings. I'm telling on you. He's such a fucking man-child. Oh, my God.
No te preocupes, papito, que la guapería se te va a acabar.
Buenas.
Buenas.
¿Cómo le podemos ayudar? ¿Qué usted necesita?
Necesito su nombre primero que nada.
No, dígame que usted necesita.
No, yo necesito su nombre. Usted es policía, usted se identifica. Ese es su trabajo.
Nosotros somos supervisores de seguridad interna dentro del Capitolio. ¿Qué usted necesita?
Ustedes no son ni policía. Yo no tengo que hablar con usted.
¿Qué usted necesita?
No tengo que hablar con usted.
Tiene que hablar porque yo solo de seguridad interna.
Tú eres policía aquí. Ellos no tengo que hablar nada con ellos. Yo tengo que hablar contigo.
Bueno, ya lo sacamos de adentro, fíjate.
Ya lo sacamos de adentro, olvídate de eso. Ustedes todos van a saber quién yo soy. Para que sepan, van a saber quién yo soy. Ustedes saben lo que significa 100 millones de vistas en el internet. ¿Ustedes saben lo que significa eso? Wow, señorita, usted va a estar en la página de Cheo, como dicen aquí en Puerto Rico. Y usted va próximamente para la lista de los que van a votar de este edificio por malcriar y por creerse que ustedes son los jefes aquí. Aquí los jefes es el pueblo de Puerto Rico y ustedes todos se deben a nosotros. Entonces tienen el edificio trancado. Como si ustedes fueran los dueños de esto aquí. Ponen después, yo amo a Puerto Rico.
I don't know what he's saying, but her look on her face is just amazing. How he's literally sitting there just whining and throwing a huge child tantrum, and she is smiling and nodding. It is the best I have seen anyone interact with Enrique. You don't see this a lot in the mainland. You really don't, because, and I'm not sure why, but this is how they need to be treating him there too. If they say no, it's no. And it's going to stay no. And you're going to learn what the definition of no means. And she's not coddling him. She's just being condescending without having to open her mouth. And I absolutely love this lady. She is amazing.
A usted no lo ama nadie. Nadie. Y usted no ama Puerto Rico. Nosotros amamos la estructura del edificio. Amamos la estructura del edificio, claro que sí. Pero ¿sabes qué? Esa estructura representa todo lo que ustedes no hacen. Todo lo que ustedes no hacen. Usted, caballero, usted es un policía. Usted no se sabe ni la tercera enmienda. ¿Cuál es la tercera enmienda de Estados Unidos? Y yo me voy caminando ahora mismo. Ya que la juraste proteger, ¿verdad? ¿Cuál es la tercera enmienda de Estados Unidos?
No necesito decirle nada.
¿Cuál es la tercera enmienda de los Estados Unidos? ¿Cuál es la tercera enmienda de Estados Unidos? No se la sabe. No se la sabe. Si se la supiera, me lo decía, yo me iba, mira, tranquilito. ¿Por qué? Porque soy un hombre de palabra. Pero estoy aquí para documentar y comprobar de que ustedes no se saben nada. ¿Cuál es la quinta enmienda?
Oh, Enrique's out there still having his toddler fit, and everybody left him. Poor little Enrique.
Esa a lo mejor te la sabe. Porque trata.
Okay, so I did take the liberty of fast-forwarding a bunch because he just sits here and whines and complains, throwing his toddler fit to this police officer who is outright ignoring Enrique at this point. And then people start walking up, and of course, he can't help himself. He has to be the douchebag we all know him as.
Are you a cop? Are you a cop? What's your position here? Are you security?
No, I work here. Why?
Oh, you work here.
Why you name?
Can you tell us why? Can you tell us why is the building closed today?
No está cerrado, ¿verdad? Que estaba por precaución lo que termina el funeral.
Oh, es lo que termina el funeral.
Let me guess. He sighed and then asked, who is this idiot with this phone in my face asking me stupid questions? Of course, I have no clue what he just said. I'm just imagining that that's what he wants to ask.
Ok, es en lo que termina el funeral. Ah, es lo que termina el funeral. Qué chévere que ustedes tampoco saben explicar, ¿verdad? Porque querían que yo me fuera. Pues ¿saben qué? Aquí estamos. Y aquí estamos. Y aquí vamos a estar. ¿Por qué? Porque el pueblo de Puerto Rico se cansó. Se cansó. Los Estados Unidos se cansó. En Estados Unidos vemos muchos puertorriqueños que estamos pendientes a lo que sucede aquí. Y estamos cansados de la gente como ustedes que siguen.
Okay, so yeah, after that one little tiny interaction, he literally spends the next 5 long minutes repeatedly going off on this police officer. So I fast forwarded to the end. Ugh.
A reabrir el Capitolio, por favor, para yo regresar. ¿Cuándo van a reabrir el Capitolio? ¿Lo desconoce? Nos vemos luego. Aquí se muere alguien, mi gente.
Aleluya, al escuchar la
Y cierran el edificio completo. Cierran el edificio completo porque se murió un empleado, supongo. Entonces nosotros tenemos que ir a trabajar para pagarle a ellos que están cerrados hoy. Qué chévere, qué chévere.
Well, there we have it. Enrique is now in Puerto Rico, harassing and abusing everybody there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, at least he's not in the mainland bothering us anymore. But I guarantee you it will be back. Somehow, someday, it will return to the mainland. I'm hoping that it won't, that they'll keep him. But I don't think Puerto Rico even wants him. And that's his homeland right there. I don't think they even want him. Anyways, there is another one that I have to sit through, so let me go and torture my brain a little bit more to bring you another video of Anselmo running his mouth like a lunatic. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.